Well, we came here to this lovely palace with this lovely things, and they gave us, they put out a long table. There were 6 of us eating, and they put out this fantastic meal. What's the name of this palace? I can't remember. Myśliwski, Palace Myśliwski, just south of Świdwin, Dwór Myśliwski. If anybody wants to have fantastic food, this was perfect. Every single meal, every single dish was perfect. These are 2 ice binds which didn't get eaten because I couldn't handle one. I think somebody else couldn't handle one. This one's a selection of cold cuts. That's a sweet cabbage as opposed to the, where did the sauerkraut go? The sour cabbage. What else is there? This is Mexican salad. This is an untouched fish the Greek way. There's a touch more over there. Fish the Greek way, which is a Polish dish that done in a Greek style with a sweet lecho sauce over some, probably, well, what would the fish underneath it be? A cod maybe, or a piece of Atlantic pollock or haddock. Yeah. And that's some, what do you call that? Svaki?
No, potatoes just. Grilled potatoes.
Grilled potatoes. Then you've got some more of that. You've got some traditional style herring, mustard, horseradish, another style of herring which I don't even recognise. Over there is some eggs with fillings. I don't think I had one of those.
It looks like the moral value.
And obviously a nice big bread basket. And we're all sitting here completely full to the brim. Yeah. Well, I don't remember either. And what was the wine that they put out for us? I didn't have any wine myself, but what was the wine that I'm wearing? This is mine. This white thing here. That's my wine. It's not vodka either. It's really that one over there with the lemons floating around in it. That's what I've used. But this one's called Carlo Rosse, California Red. So that's that one. And then there was another thing here which is untouched. What was that wine?
The
The same. And that thing over there is actually blackcurrant juice. That was orange juice. A little bit of that got drunk. So we've all eaten till we burst. 6 people. 2 people have gone out for a smoke, and this is the 90% of the food that was put on the table is still here. So there you go. That's a little bit wasteful, but which is maybe something which we shouldn't have a very good conscience about in these days where so many people are starving. But it just goes to show what Polish hospitality is all about. In Poland, they put stuff. Yes, sorry? Norwegian hospitality. Well, Norwegian hospitality, exactly. Norwegian hospitality. In Poland. Norwegian / Polish hospitality. So this is it. Norwegian hospitality in Poland. To put credit where it's due. So it's tremendous. So there we are. I just wanted to record that for posterity, because otherwise I'll forget it. The human memory being what it is, and I didn't want to forget this for as long as I live. So there we are. While I'm about it, I'll just do the decor here in this lovely palace, because there's some interesting mix of things. Some of these lovely classical old paintings on the one hand, and here's this rather modern bar, more sort of thing you find in a nightclub maybe. With this interesting mirror, sort of zania, just an interesting way. And this classical furniture here, with this, and of course. This is a lovely old room. The ferns here on some kind of thing made out of I don't know what that is, but that looks like red deer antlers. Another red deer antlers with a Tiffany bulb hanging off it. Old shooting pieces, vintage pieces in frames all around the area there, and some older classic European furniture together with some Chinese chairs. Not sure where this thing here is. Looks like old Dutch. I have no idea. I'm just making it up as I go along. This piece here is an interesting piece. No idea where that comes from. I should do the Uncle Davy Antiques Roadshow. This interesting print here. I have no idea if it's even an original. I suppose it would be. Could be a copy, but it's definitely brushwork. It's not just printed off. It's quite an impressive piece anyway. More guns behind there. As you come through here, got some very interesting stuff. You've got an old black grouse there, or a capercaillie crowing. Some smaller black grouses. There's a little antelope bearing the message that we shouldn't smoke, which is very correct. Very good use of that antelope's head. And this is an interesting piece, because what we have here is a deer whose mother had an affair with a Norwegian moose. You can see that.
That's the genetic for you. Yes, you're right. It's the Polish-Norwegian friendship.
That's a symbol of Polish-Norwegian.
Yes, I think, yeah.
It is.
Fantastic.
So,
I like the hunting business. Okay. So hoping that maybe one of those will
and this animal is not a European animal. No, it's an odd Jitwarongo. Cześć, Tomku. Cześć. Another one here, this is his brother. Interesting, very tall mirror. Which is more than a full-length mirror. It's like a kind of full-length mirror for a giant. I don't know what there is in here. I've got to put the light on. I've got to find the light. Is there a light? Oh, I can't even find it.
No, he said 7 and... Still 8.
Wherever the light is, it's not easy to find. Oh, it's over here by this door. Okay, let's see if here we go. Fancy pheasants. This is the bird room by the looks of things. You've got kind of ducks on that one. And more ducks over there. Here you've got an interesting piece made up of red deer antlers. And I don't know what these little shell things are that they've got down there to put things on. And they've got some, maybe it's for umbrellas or something. These are sort of like things that are slits. There's a little copper wild boar on the top of it. More parorjas or sets of antlers on the walls around. These are all red deer, of course. Interesting Chinese chair with some. And these chairs are quite interesting because again they're made out of more antlers, so they're certainly getting a lot of wear out of their antlers in this hunting lodge. So there we are, very interesting. And there we are. That's a slightly different style, isn't it? It's very, very, very reminiscent of something I saw in Russia one time in the Far East. On another painting that is not actually going on. So, quite an interesting painting. If I go any closer, my video will get pulled by YouTube. But, that's lovely. So 7:30 it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
7:30, fantastic. That's what I like, nice early start.
It's not necessary that all of you are getting up and going out to see some cattle.
All right then.
That's your choice.
All right then. Well, I might not. I might give it a skip and go back earlier to that other thing.
Yeah.
Possibly. I've seen the herd before and it's beautiful. There are wild boar tusks. That looks to me a bit like a Cape buffalo. That looks like a bear skin at the end of the corridor. Poor old sod. So there we are. And some very impressive trophies around the top as well. Great.